Hi, sorry, I don't know if I sound a bit different. I think I might have a little bit of a cold. I don't know, but that's not going to stop me making content for you. Let's get right into the video. I'm not a lawyer or anything, this is just my opinion, and you're more than welcome to discuss it in the comment section. I felt that it was important to script this video so I don't go off topic too much or on a rant. It's really difficult to remain unbiased when talking about the lawsuit and this situation as a whole, but I'm going to try my best. It's not about supporting any one person in particular, although I'm biased towards Mars, but that's not the point of this video. This is something that needs to be treated with care. When I first read the 44-page document, I was shaking and a bit sad, and thought that with the information provided, she was sure going to win, and although I hope that happens, there's a few things to consider. P.S. The people saying about how appropriate it is that Mars is coming out about it now, excuse you. First of all, you can't put a time on how long it takes to process trauma, especially PTSD. She could spend the rest of her life getting treatment for it. The argument that Poppy is really famous or whatever isn't valid either. She's nowhere near as famous as she was. Regardless of how damning some evidence may seem, there's a statute of limitation that may hinder Mars's case. This is to do with a certain amount of time between something happening and reporting it / taking it to court. I know there's parts of the fandom who have been Mars Argo fans before Poppy, but the popularity of Mars Argo has increased a lot since Poppy came into the picture. If it wasn't for Poppy, and therefore Titanic, I wouldn't know about Mars Argo at all. I think that what was presented in the document was damning, but at the same time, that's what it's meant to do. It's a file against both Poppy and Titanic. It's about their wrongdoing. You can say about how Mars may not be innocent in all of this, but there hasn't been anything filed against her. If Titanic doesn't file a counterclaim of some sort, then I feel that's him pleading guilty. I don't know why he would file something against Mars, but you never know. Maybe about the supposed ad revenue or Bandcamp royalties or something. People have also been saying that people are only focused on the copyright side and not the abuse and such. To me, they both go hand in hand. The copying and references were a form of abuse towards Mars. The physical abuse, as I've mentioned, is something that people can find hard to listen to or hear due to their own personal experiences, which is why I haven't addressed it in detail. It seems that Titanic is very much in trouble, but that's for the courts to decide. I look at the copyright section and I see every point she's making, but I feel that's me being a bit biased because I've made videos that have shown those connections. So I understand how it can be seen that way. Hopefully she can use some of the people's reference videos as evidence. Also, can we just note that Titanic's Instagram profile picture is a photo that Mars took of him years ago from the cover of Thick Jello. People have been jumping to Poppy's defense a fair bit. Her part in it is a bit more complicated. She's either cold and calculated and in on it all, which I think is the case. I think it was all about fame at the start, and it's just gotten out of hand. I don't like to think Poppy was dumb and naive enough to not realize what was going on. She can hold character in person. She's far from stupid. There is a chance that what was happening to Mars is also happening to Poppy, but I really hope not. If it is, then this could be Poppy's way to escape Titanic. I don't mean to sound whatever, but it's important that everyone ends up on a more positive path. Hopefully this helps Mars towards doing what she loves and making music/content. If Titanic gets found guilty, hopefully he seeks help, and hopefully Poppy ends up moving on from the project, or just stopping references and just sticking to being mysterious. We all know she can do that really well. I hope this helps someone somewhere with something.